the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. And the Demon Deacons will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So USC's offense will have first crack at this one. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was...
There he goes! A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Peoples. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw again. With the catch, it's Jordan. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Mayava. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The give to the tailback. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Coming out with it, it's Wells. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Wake Forest offense will have its first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys...
Breaks into the open on the left. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak and try to surge forward. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Catch in the middle, it's Burns. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. And the Demon Deacons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Peoples. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Using his legs, it's Jordan. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Fires to the tight end. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Foley. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's DeLuca. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. Caught behind the line. It's Crockett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll give it to the back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The give to the left. Breaks into the open. Hard running there. Explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a crease, it's Peoples. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. To the ground with the back. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Bust through behind his pad. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
And the Demon Deacons just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Here comes this whole crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They boot it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Hand off from the shotgun. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go to the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Leaves it with the back. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Trojans will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's first and 10. They'll give it to him again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Demon Deacons with the first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's DeLuca. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Washington. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Mayaba. A strike downfield. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And this one will be a 57-yard attempt. He'll unleash it from the right hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with this big. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Going to sling it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Foley. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Here's the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, I tell you what, this guy's making a name for himself. 2 sacks last week. He's got 2 today already. He is terrorizing quarterbacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Fox. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
And the Trojans headed quickly to the line.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing in zone, I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He'll throw on third down. Quick completion on the out. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's swallowed up in the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Makes the catch. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Bunch formation for these receivers. The run from the shotgun. Picks up the first down, still moving. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Looking to pass. It's Fox. It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's Peoples. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. And this one is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep and turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Got a little space. Quarterback's got the first. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Burns. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. And the Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Under fire. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Oh, better look out! They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw. It's Fox. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He's got it. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Trojans have this offense rolling. Handoff from the gun. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Sets up the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Foley. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes it past the marker. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Past the 45. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Quickly to the tight end. Smashes him with the stiff arm. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. From the shotgun, the inside give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, what a missed opportunity. You got an opportunity after that drive to go take the lead when you're trailing, and now you turn the football over, give the football right back. Defense needs to come out, bail you out, get a big stop, get the ball back so you can try to take the lead.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Got a man. It's Strockett. Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. The give on the option. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Dropping back, it's Fox. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. The throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Strockett. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Red pass, it's complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Trojans will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And on 4th down, they'll come up and take the knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have